The headline, search warrant says marijuana found in Botham Jean's apartment after deadly shooting.
His apartment also contained a homicidal off-duty police officer who killed him. Why? Why does this continue to happen? Why is it that whenever a black person in this country is taken at the hands of injustice, the justice system and many in the media do everything they can to criminalize the victim?
This was an intent to come after this young man's character, which is impeccable, by the way.
Before I go on, I want anyone, and I mean anyone, who looks at this headline and is not profoundly outraged and disgusted to tell me why. Please tell me why, seriously. Yesterday was Botham Jean's funeral. A brilliant young man who, after 26 years on this earth, was celebrated by friends and family as a generous, kind, thoughtful mind who left nothing but a stellar impression on everyone who was lucky enough to meet him.
His smile lit up a room.
He was the guy you called anytime you needed anything.
I said, hit me with your real name, bro. He said, Botham Shem Jean. I said, B.O., that's what it's gonna be, bro.
26 years on this earth and not one personal encounter with the criminal justice system. It's simply horrifying, right, that this needs to be said, but in this country, where the vilification of black people has become standard practice in the wake of their untimely death, it is necessary. Because it was on that day, a day that no family should have to endure, where they are forced to bury a loved one, that Dallas PD released to the media the breaking news that weed was found in Jean's apartment. Let's put aside for a moment Dallas PD's incredibly cynical and transparent effort to pin the blame for his own murder on the victim by searching Botham Jean's apartment, sifting through all of his belongings before doing a comparable investigation of the killer, which, by the way, they still haven't done. But in what world is this, one, relevant, and two, a piece of information that you lead with is breaking news when reporting on the young man's tragic death? Listen, and listen carefully. Stop vilifying and trying to criminalize black victims. This man was murdered in the comfort of his own home. He did not have to follow any commands. That's irrelevant. And smoking weed, whether he did or did not, is not a justifiable reason for homicide. But this just follows the consistent Black Lives Don't Matter protocol, where law enforcement and media outlets will talk about a hoodie, a pack of Skittles, a pack of cigarettes, a joint, a wallet, a cell phone, anything and everything to criticize a victim and deflect blame from where it belongs, on the murderer. Why are these media outlets not looking into her background? Why aren't they addressing these clear flaws in her character? You know, the person who actually committed the crime, instead of doing backflips to try and tarnish the character of a black man who was unjustly taken from this earth. And then people have the cheek to ask why players kneel, and ask why I talk about race so much, and ask why I spend my time highlighting these examples and then accuse me or people like me of race baiting and virtue signaling. This is why, man. People of color in the United States are far more likely to be subjected to this type of treatment than any other demographic. No other group in this country are forced to endure the consistent and incessant vilification that comes in the wake of an already excruciating loss. No other group. So if you're a person and even remotely conscious, and this doesn't both break your heart and outrage you to your very core, then you are part of the problem. If it does, then help alter the narrative, dispute every attempt to deflect blame, share this and every other video or article that seeks to shed light on the truth, and remember Botham Jean for the person he was, not the person the justice system wants him to be.
Botham Shem Jean was not a silhouette. Botham Shem Jean was a godly man.
Continue the conversation on my Instagram at Francis M. Maxwell, and make sure to become a member, tytnetwork.com/join. Never missed another breakdown video by ringing the bell below. You'll get notified whenever we publish something new. And don't forget to join TYT today. Download our TYT Plus app on your phone or head over to tyt.com/join.